Hi guys, Disney Jack 95 here, and welcome to episode 43 of Ask Disney Jack 95. Let's go over the questions from last time. The first question goes to Christopher Martin, and he said, "Hey Jack, will you also make 40 voice trumpets saying coronavirus in 40 different languages? Because I would really love to see that." Maybe. The next question goes to Christopher Martin again, but this time he said, "Hey Jack, will you make 26 voice trumpets saying the word vaccination in 26 different languages? Possibly." The next question goes to Logan the Drake and Josh Band 05, also known as Logan Carroll, and he said, "Can you do Goddard's Clue Skidoo Feltframe from the Scavenger Hunt?" Yes, I can do that. The next question goes to the FedEx Freight Fan 2021, and he said, "Hey Jack, I'm sorry for wishing Linda Mims an unhappy birthday." That's okay. Just don't say unhappy birthday to Linda or anyone else ever again, okay? The next question goes to Christopher Martin, and he said, "Hey Jack, will you also make the voice trumpet saying different colors for all the Thomas and Friends characters from the classic era to the CGI era videos? Possibly." The next question goes to Marlene Long, and she said, "You watched 16, you watched zombie episode of 16, Garth/Wyatt, Joycey, Nikki, and C, not seen as a zombie. You watched Total Drama, you watched Total Drama World Tour, you watched Total Drama All-Star, you watched Total Drama Action." Okay, that's not really a question, and I don't watch Total Drama that much, but sometimes I do. Anyway, the next question goes to Christopher Martin, and he said, "Hey Jack, will you also make the voice trumpets count to 5 in different languages such as Welsh, Yungan, sorry for mispronouncing it, Spanish, German, Italian, French, etc. for Thomas the Tank Engine and Emily?" Probably. The next questions go to Joyce Refman, and she said, "Can you do GIFs with sound videos?" 2. Have you seen new news bloopers? 3. Opinion on Trolls, The Beat Goes On. 4. Opinion on Kevin from UK Blues Clues. And 5. Opinion on 1970. As for your first question, I don't think so. As for your second question, I don't know. As for your third question, my opinion on Trolls The Beat Goes On is, it's pretty good, even though I haven't seen it. As for your fourth question, my opinion on Kevin is, he's a great host of Blues Clues in the United Kingdom. And as for your fifth question, my opinion on 1970 is, it's a great year, because that's the year the Aristocats came out. The next question goes to Christopher Martin, and he said, "Hey Jack, will you also make the voice trumpet count to 10 for all the Sesame Street characters videos?" That's a possibility. The next questions go to Chloe Gartner, and she said, "What's your opinion on Soul, 11 Takeaway 1, and what's your opinion on Tom Hanks?" As for your first question, my opinion on Soul is, it's a great Disney Pixar movie from 2020. As for your second question, 11 Takeaway 1 is 10. And as for your third question, my opinion on Tom Hanks is, he's a great voice actor, best known for voicing Woody in the Toy Story franchise. That's what I like about Tom Hanks, is because of Woody. Anyway, the next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, "Who is your favorite character from How to Train Your Dragon?" My favorite character from How to Train Your Dragon is Toothless, the Black Dragon. The next questions go to Thomas the Video Guy 99, and he said, 1. What's your opinion on the Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl? And 2. What's your opinion on the Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest? As for your first question, my opinion on the Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl is, it's a pretty good movie. And as for your second question, my opinion on the Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest is, it's a pretty good movie. I think it was from 2006, when they introduced the 2006 Walt Disney Pictures logo. Let's move on to the next questions, which go to Michael M. Varner. Sorry for mispronouncing it, but he said, 1. What shows did you used to watch back in December 9th, 2003? 2. What shows did you used to watch back in May 16th, 2006? 3. What's your opinion on Leapfrog? 4. What shows did you used to watch back in March 2005? And 5. What movies did you see in theaters back in 2005? As for your first question, I don't know. As for your second question, I'm not sure. As for your third question, my opinion on Leapfrog is, it's amazing. As for your fourth question, I don't know. And as for your fifth question, I'm not quite sure. The next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, who's your favorite character from Finding Nemo? My favorite character from Finding Nemo is Nemo himself. The next question goes to Chloe Gardner, and she said, what's your favorite fruit and vegetable? My favorite fruit is grapes, and my favorite vegetable is a tomato. The next question goes to Adrian the KB Fanatic, and he said, what's your opinion on Cling to the Extreme? I've never heard of it, but I'll have to check it out one day. The next question goes to Elijah Brown, and he said, can you do Sid Phillips rants on planes and gets grounded? Maybe. But that is a good idea. The next question goes to Chloe Gardner, and she said, who's your favorite Simpsons characters? My favorite Simpsons characters are Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie. The next question goes to Marlene Long, and she said, Family Guy not made in 1970, same year as Sesame Street got Season 2, Dora the Explorer not made in 1984, same year Night Out Court was come out, Phineas and Ferb Zombies turned back inhuman, and Tom Hanks never born in 1955. Yes, you are correct. Family Guy didn't exist in 1970, but it existed in 1999. Dora the Explorer was not made in 1984, because it didn't come out until 2000. And how did Phineas and Ferb turn into zombies, but turn back into human? Sorry if I got a little mixed up here. But anyway, and Tom Hanks was born in 1956, which is after 1955. The next question goes to the Zachary 344, and he said, start liking South Park now along with Super Mitomo. Okay, dude. You can't force me to like South Park again. I now dislike it. And plus, that's bashing opinions. And more importantly, you're supposed to ask me some questions. Sorry about that. But let's move on to the next question, which goes to Mr. Snoopy 2014. With a real question. And he said, Dear Jack, what's your favorite Scooby-Doo series? Mine is a pup named Scooby-Doo from 1988. Good question. My favorite Scooby-Doo series is Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The next questions go to Chloe Gardner, and she said, what's your opinion on Oshi talking mushrooms? What's your opinion on South Park? And what's your opinion on South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut? As for your first question, my opinion on Oshi talking mushrooms is, he's a pretty good YouTuber. As for your second question, my opinion on South Park is that it's starting to be one of my least favorite shows. If you like South Park though, then I can handle your opinion. And as for your third question, my opinion on South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut is, it's a pretty, a bad movie in my opinion. Again, if you like South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, then I'm fine with your opinion. The next question goes to the FedEx Freight Fan 2021. Well, it's not really a question, but more of a comment. Anyway, he said, Hey Jack, I'm sorry for being mean to Alana Wood. That's alright. Just try not to do it again, okay? The next question goes to Chloe Gardner, and she said, what's your opinion on the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh? My opinion on the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is, it's a great show, and based on the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which is my favorite Winnie the Pooh movie. Anyway, the next question goes to Chloe Gardner again, and she said, what's your opinion on Star vs. the Forces of Evil? My opinion on Star vs. the Forces of Evil is, it's a great show on Disney Channel. The next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, who's your favorite character from Trolls? My favorite character from Trolls is Poppy, or Princess Poppy, whatever you like to call her. Mainly Poppy. The next question goes to Chloe Gardner, and she said, who's your favorite Thomas and Friends character? Mine is Percy and Thomas. My favorite Thomas and Friends character is Thomas the Tank Engine. The next question goes to Chloe Gardner, and she said, what's your opinion on Magenta from Blue's Clues? My opinion on Magenta is, she's a great character from Blue's Clues, and also Blue's best friend. The next question goes to Chloe Gardner, and she said, what happens if Chicken Little showed up at my house? Well, then you would play with Chicken Little pretty much. The next question goes to Elijah Brown, and he said, can you make Sid Phillips says Cars is made by Warner Brothers / Grounded? Maybe. The next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, who's your favorite character from Shrek? My favorite character from Shrek is Shrek himself. The next question goes to Chloe Gardner, and she said, what's your opinion on Oliver and Company? My opinion on Oliver and Company is, it's a great Disney movie from 1988. The next question goes to Super Mitomo, and he said, since you don't like South Park anymore, it's now one of your least favorite shows along with Peppa Pig, Dora and Friends, Breadwinners, Mr. Pickles, and The Problem Solvers. Yep, South Park is my least favorite show, and I do not like that show anymore. Also, I now like Dora and Friends Into the City. If you hate this show, then I can handle your opinion. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, what's your opinion on The Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that? My opinion on The Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that is, it's a pretty good show. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, what happens if Bear in the Big Blue House showed up at your house? If Bear in the Big Blue House showed up at my house, then I would give him a tour around my house. The next question goes to Carter, the #1 Blues Clues fanatic 2, and he said, Jack, I know something you can do. Instead of Carter goes on Trent's hint, do a Blues Clues and a Lose Clues crossover on August 12th. Well, unfortunately, August 12th is being taken by SpongeBob's Clubhouse Tigger's Clues songs, so I'll have to do your request another day. The next question goes to Elijah Brown, and he said, can you make a video on your Karen and make me as a Beyond character? Sure, but you have to tell me what you look like on Beyond first, and what your voice is. That's the only way that you can be in my videos. But anyway, the next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, who is your favorite character from Kung Fu Panda? My favorite character from Kung Fu Panda is Po the Panda. And I'm not talking about the character from Teletubbies, but the panda. Cause it's about Kung Fu Panda. Anyway, the next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, what's your opinion on Doritos? My opinion on Doritos is, they're delicious. The next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, who is your favorite character from Brave? My favorite character from Brave is Merida, one of the Disney princesses, even though Brave is a Pixar film. The next question goes to Christopher Martin, and he said, hey Jack, will you also make the voice trumpets play nursery rhymes for all the Sesame Street characters' videos? Maybe. The next question goes to Ross Spence, and he said, can you tell Dan Sobel to stop feeding those trolls of his? Maybe. But I'll see what I can do. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, why is the Book of Pooh not made in 1997? The reason why the Book of Pooh was not made in 1997 was because it didn't come out until the early 2000s, I think. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to look it up on Google search and find out. The next question goes to Big Bird, and he said, do you know Marky Post, Funky TV, favorite who becomes a star on Night Court, dies at 70? No, I didn't know that. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, do you like caterpillars? Yes, I do. The next question goes to Christopher Martin, and he said, hey Jack, will you also make the voice trumpets playing nursery rhymes for all the Tweenies characters' videos? Maybe. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, what's your opinion on All Dogs Go to Heaven? My opinion on All Dogs Go to Heaven is, it's a pretty good movie. The next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, who's your favorite character from Teletubbies? My favorite character from Teletubbies is Tinky Winky. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, who's your favorite Mickey Mouse character? My favorite Mickey Mouse character is Mickey himself. The next question goes to Excellent Striker 002, and he said, 1. What are two of your favorite colors? 2. Do you drive a car? 3. Which Blue's Clues episode did you forgot about the most? 4. Which Blue's Clues theme with Steve do you like the most? Season 1, 2, 3, or 4? As for your first question, my two favorite colors are blue and green. As for your second question, no I don't. As for your third question, I'm not quite sure to be honest. And as for your fourth question, I like the Blue's Clues theme with Steve from Season 1, cause it's the best. And it's classic too. The next question goes to Zippy George, Burgley, and Gregory Haynes. And he said, what's your opinion on the Wiggles? My opinion on the Wiggles is, they're great. The next question goes to Elijah Brown. And he said, can you make the new Beyond movie called the Elijah Brown Movie? Maybe. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner. And she said, what snacks do you like to eat? I like to eat Cheez-Its, Goldfish, chips, and many other snacks. Plus some fruits, which also counts as snacks. Sorry, I have a little itch in my nose. But let's move on to the next question, which goes to Mixars Canable, and he said, have you watched the movie Gremlins? I'm not quite sure if I have or not. The next question goes to Avengers Kirby, Pac-Man Mario, Sonic Tales 2007, and he said, 1. What's your opinion on Escape from Mr. Leonardo Library 2017? 2. What's your opinion on Darwin Fruit vs. Angry Grandpa video? 3. What's your opinion on Kid Temper Tantrum Runs Away to Live at McDonald's by Oshitaki Mushroom? 4. What's your opinion on Lempasan? Sorry for mispronouncing it. 5. What's your opinion on Baby T4? 6. What's your opinion on Rodeo Des episode from SpongeBob? 7. What's your opinion on Del Mar? 8. What's your opinion on I'm Blue song 1998? 9. What's your opinion on Ben Phillips? And 10. What's your opinion on Angry Grandpa? As for your first question, I've never heard of it. As for your second question, never seen that. As for your third question, my opinion on Kid Temper Tantrum Runs Away to Live at McDonald's is, it's a pretty good video by Oshitaki Mushrooms. As for your fourth question, never heard of it. As for your fifth question, never heard of it. As for your sixth question, my opinion on Rodeo Days is, it's a good episode from SpongeBob SquarePants. As for your seventh question, never heard of it. As for your eighth question, my opinion on I'm Blue is, it's a pretty good song, although I don't think I've heard of it before. I'll have to listen to it one day. As for your ninth question, never heard of him. And as for your 10th question, my opinion on Angry Grandpa is, he was great, but he passed away in 2017. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, what's your opinion on Cheetos? My opinion on Cheetos is, they're delicious. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner again. This time she said, do you like cheetahs? Yes, I do. The next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, do you like alligators? Yes, I do. The next question goes to Jake's Forey, and he said, what's your opinion on Raya's Will, Robot Chicken, Puppet Master, Colleen, and Octonauts? My opinion on Ryan's Will and Octonauts is, they're both pretty good. As for Robot Chicken, I don't watch that show that much because I dislike it. As for Puppet Master, I've never heard of it. And for Code LaCarne, whatever that is, sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, I've never heard of it. The next question goes to Elijah Brown, and he said, what's your opinion on Fox 17? My opinion on Fox 17 is, it's pretty good. The next question goes to Linda Mims, and he said, can you do something about the FedEx Freight Fan 2021 was trying to ruin my birthday by wishing me unhappy birthday? Well, no, because the FedEx Freight Fan 2021 said that he was sorry. But thanks for checking with me, though. The next question goes to STR8 Upload, and he said, upload part 3. Well, I can't really upload part 3 because the video recording did not get cut off in the last video, which is part 2 of my Ask series. The next question goes to Misty Smith, and she said, 1. How many subscribers do you have so far? 2. Have you heard that the Patrick Star Show got cancelled already? 3. Which McDonald's food do you like? 4. If you were Mean Blue in real life, what would be your reaction? 5. What's your favorite drink? 6. Favorite episode of The Simpsons? And 7. Do you still like American Dad? As for your first question, I think I have 15k subscribers, as far as I know. As for your second question, no, I didn't know that the Patrick Show got cancelled already. As for your third question, I like the double corner pounder burger with cheese and french fries from McDonald's. Oh, and lemonade, McFlurry, and an apple pie as well. I like all of those things from McDonald's. As for your fourth question, if I was Mean Blue in real life, my reaction would be, oh my goodness, it's Blue from Blue's Clues. Come on in. That's all I can think of. But as for your fifth question, my favorite drink is lemonade. And as for your sixth question, there are a lot of episodes of The Simpsons, so I don't have a favorite Simpsons episode that I like. And as for your seventh question, yes I do. The next question goes to Zippy George Gregory and Gregory Haynes, and he said, Dragon Tales not named in 1987, The Powerpuff Girls not made in 1976, The Hobbs not made in 1975, Puppy Dog Pals not made in 1999, Blue's Clues not made in 1983, Sesame Street not made in 1951, The Lion King not made in 1988, Trolls not made in 2005, Cars not made in 1989, and Abby Hatcher not made in 2004. As for your first question, yes, you are right. Dragon Tales was not made in 1987, because it didn't come out until 1999. As for your second question, you were also right about the Powerpuff Girls not made in 1976, because it didn't come out until 1998. As for your third question, you were right about the Hubs not made in 1975, because it didn't come out until 2001. As for your fourth question, you were right about Puppy Dog Pals not made in 1999, because it didn't exist until about 2017, I believe. Yeah, sixth question. Hold on. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, fifth question. So for your fifth question, you were right about Blue's Clues not made in 1983, because it didn't exist until 1996. As for your sixth question, you were right about Sesame Street not made in 1951, because it didn't exist until 1969. As for your seventh question, you were right about The Lion King not made in 1988, because it didn't come out until 1994. As for your eighth question, you were right about Trolls not made in 2005, because it didn't come out until 2016. As for your ninth question, you were right about Cars not made in 1989, because it didn't come out until 2006. And as for your 10th question, you were right about Abby Hatcher not made in 2004, because it didn't exist until 2019. I think. Anyway, the next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, do you like crocodiles? Yes, I do. The next question goes to Alana Wood again. This time she said, what's your opinion on Boss Baby? My opinion on Boss Baby is, it's pretty good. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, what's your opinion on Annie from Little Einsteins? My opinion on Annie is, she's a great character from Little Einsteins. The next question goes to Kimberly the Polygon Girl 2007. Oops, I mean questions, but she said, opinion on Queen, opinion on Jessie, favorite Oreo flavors. Here's a trophy for you. As for your first question, my opinion on Queen is, it's pretty good. As for your second question, my opinion on Jessie is, she's great. Wait a minute. Did you mean Jessie the Yodeling Cowgirl from Toy Story 2? Or someone else named Jessie? I'm kind of confused. But for your third question, my favorite Oreo flavors are the original kind. And thanks for the trophy, I really appreciate it. The next questions go to Failed Rabbits, and he said, 1. Do you like soccer/football? And 2. What do you think of all the SpongeBob movies? 2004, 2005, 15, 2020. As for your first question, yes, I like soccer/football. Mainly just soccer. But for your second question, I think all the SpongeBob movies are amazing. The next questions go to Super Mitomo, and he said, 1. Do you think Emmy from Dragon Tales is a cute character? 2. What's your opinion on Mr. Krabs? 3. 5 times 2. 4. 2 times 9. 5. What's your favorite Blue's Clues episode from Season 3? 6. What's your opinion on Joe from Blue's Clues? 7. Do you know that August 11th will be the 30th anniversary of Rugrats? 8. What's your opinion on Donkey from Shrek? 9. What's your opinion on Benson from Regular Show? 10. What's your opinion on Wonder Pets? And 11. Do you like starfish? As for your first question, yes, I do think Emmy is a cute Dragon Tales character. As for your second question, my opinion on Mr. Krabs is, he's a great character from SpongeBob SquarePants. As for your third question, 5 times 2 is 10. As for your fourth question, 2 times 9 is 18. As for your fifth question, my favorite Blue's Clues episode from Season 3 is Blue's Big Pajama Party. As for your sixth question, my opinion on Joe is, he's a great character from Blue's Clues, and the second host of Blue's Clues. As for your seventh question, yeah, I did know that August 11th was the 30th anniversary of Rugrats, and I did a video of it earlier today. As for your eighth question, my opinion on Donkey is, he's a great character from Shrek. As for your ninth question, my opinion on Benson is, he's a good character from Regular Show. As for your 10th question, my opinion on Wonder Pets is, it's a good show on Nick Jr. And as for your 11th question, yes, I like starfish. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, what's your opinion on Tots? My opinion on Tots is, it's pretty good. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, do you like coloring pages? Yes, I do. The next question goes to Elijah Brown, and he said, can you rant on Bosch and add me in the hate spot? Maybe. And also, I don't add fictional characters in the like and hate spot, because that's considered Vyond style rants, and I hate Vyond style rants nowadays. So, but again, that's a maybe. The next question goes to Marlene Blonde. Actually, questions. But she said, Devarlo, first movie not made by Disney Channel. Selena Gomez leave Disney Channel. Miley leave Disney Channel. Your favorite band. Disney Channel celebrities who passed away. Non-Disney Channel celebrities who passed away. Nickelodeon celebrities who passed away. My least favorite band by the Jonas Brothers. I'm not sure what to say about those questions. But let's move on to the next questions, which go to the Pick Dude. And he said, ever seen a fruit? Ever seen a hill? Ever seen a cup? Favorite lion pun? Favorite Cars movie? Opinion on crayons? Favorite Monsters Inc. movie? Favorite Pixar movie of all time? What's your opinion on Cookie Monster? What is your opinion on the movie Trolls? What is your opinion on birds? Favorite scene in the movie Up? What is your opinion on Neptune the Sea Turtle from Baby Einstein? Do you like Baby Einstein more than Little Einsteins? Do you like the original Frozen more than Frozen 2? What's your opinion on Scooby-Doo? Favorite book by Dr. Seuss? Favorite thing about dogs? Favorite tree? 22 plus 112, 112 plus 2203, and 22 plus 222. As for your first question, yes, I have seen a fruit. I've seen lots of fruits in general. As for your second question, yes, I have seen a hill. As for your third question, yes, I have seen a cup. As for your fourth question, I don't think I have a favorite lion pun. As for your fifth question, my favorite Cars movie is the original one from 2006. As for your sixth question, my opinion on crayons is they're great for coloring. As for your seventh question, my favorite Monsters movie is Monsters Inc. As for your eighth question, my favorite Pixar movie of all time is Toy Story. As for your ninth question, my opinion on Cookie Monster is he's a great character from Sesame Street. As for your 10th question, my opinion on Trolls is it's a great movie. As for your 11th question, my opinion on birds is they're great animals. As for your 12th question, my favorite scene in the movie Up is Carl flying his house into the sky. As for your 12th question, what is your opinion? My opinion on Neptune the Sea Turtle is he's pretty good. As for your 13th question, well, I guess I like Baby Einstein more than Little Einsteins. As for your 14th question, yes, I do, but I still like Frozen 2. As for your 15th question, my opinion on Scooby-Doo is he's great. As for your 16th question, my favorite book by Dr. Seuss is Green Eggs and Ham. As for your 17th question, my favorite thing about dogs is their bones, pretty much. As for your 8th question, I don't have a favorite tree. As for your 19th question, 22 plus 112 is... Hold on, that's a lot of numbers. But I'll say that the answer is 1304. As for your 20th question, 1100 plus 233 is... Ooh, that's a lot of numbers. I don't think I can answer that. And for your 21st question, 22 plus 222 is... 244. That's a lot of questions. But the next questions go to Georg Zipfor, and he said, 1. Do you like my Transgarden profile picture? And 2. Can you make Windows General Suite Mayhem Mint into Alt in 6 effects / Kibba the Karate Rogues Crime Volley? As for your first question, yes I do. And as for your second question, maybe. The next question goes to Regular Possible Man 397, and he said, why do you hate South Park nowadays? The reason why I hate South Park nowadays is because things were getting inappropriate, and there were a lot of disgusting things in it, not to mention cuss words. The next question goes to STR8 Upline, and he said, hey Jack, what is Nick Jr.? Nick Jr. is a TV network. The next questions go to The Simpsons and Xavier Riddle Fan Media, and he said, 1. What's your opinion on Hero Elementary PBS Kids TV series? 2. What's your opinion on Sinbad Legend of the Seven Seas 2003? 3. What's your opinion on Dr. Seuss The Cat in the Hat 2003 live action? And 4. What's your opinion on Shrek 2 2004? As for your first question, never seen it. As for your second question, my opinion on Sinbad Legend of the Seven Seas is it's pretty good. As for your third question, my opinion on The Cat in the Hat is it's a great live action movie. And based on The Cat in the Hat. And as for your fourth question, my opinion on Shrek 2 is it's a great movie from 2004 and the sequel to Shrek. The next questions go to the FedEx Freight Fan 2021, and he said, 1. Opinion on KTVT CBS 11. 2. Opinion on KXAS TV NBC5. And 3. Opinion on Alana Wood and Linda Mims. For me, I hate them. As for your first question, my opinion on KTVT CBS 11 is it's pretty good. As for your second question, my opinion on KXAS TV NBC5 is it's pretty good. And as for your third question, my opinion on Alana Wood and Linda Mims is they're great YouTubers. But I can handle your opinion if you hate them. There are 2 applies, but we'll skip them. The next question goes to Zippy George Bugler and Gregory Haynes, and he said, Super Y not made in 1992. Yes, that's right. Super Y was not made in 1992, and it didn't exist until 2007. The next questions go to Kimberly the Polygon Girl 2007, and she said, do you like honey and do you like dice? As for your first question, yes, I like honey. And as for your second question, yes, I like dice. The next question goes to Linda Mims, and she said, have you seen Dora and the Lost City of Gold? Well, I've seen video clips of it on YouTube, but I didn't see it in theaters. The next question goes to Zippy George Gregory and Gregory Haynes, and he said, Wonder Pets not made in 1995. Yes, you are correct. Wonder Pets was not made in 1995. It was made in... Hold on. Let me search it up. Here we go. Wonder Pets came out in 2006. Let's move on. The next questions go to Chloe Gartner, and she said, do you like Toy Story 3 and do you like Cars 2? As for your first question, yes, I like Toy Story 3. And as for your second question, yes, I like Cars 2. The next question goes to Trevor Hay, and he said, how are you? I'm great, Trevor. Thanks for asking. The next questions go to Marlene Lawn, and she said, Disney Channel star is dead by Karen Ross, and Nickelodeon star is dead by none. As for your first question, yes, I agree. Karen Ross is dead, and he passed away back in 2019. That's very sad. And as for your second question, I'm not sure what to say about that other question. The next questions go to Austin Miller, and he said, 1. What's your opinion on Go Diego Go? 2. What's your opinion on Horrid Henry? 3. What's your opinion on 1997 movie Mouse Hunt? 4. What's your opinion on Polly Parrot from Peppa Pig? 5. What's your opinion on Kung Fu Panda 2? And 6. What's your opinion on Horrid Henry the movie? As for your first question, my opinion on Go Diego Go is it's a great show. As for your second question, my opinion on Horrid Henry is it's an okay show. As for your third question, never seen it. As for your fourth question, my opinion on Polly Parrot is he's kind of okay, although I hate Peppa Pig. As for your fifth question, my opinion on Kung Fu Panda 2 is it's a great movie and a sequel to Kung Fu Panda. And as for your sixth question, my opinion on Horrid Henry the movie is it's an okay movie. The next questions go to Alana Wood. Oh, hold on 1 second. I need to charge my computer, because the battery is at 7%. There we go. Now let's continue. 1. Who's your favorite character from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, 1937? 2. Who's your favorite character from Pinocchio? 3. Who's your favorite character from Dumbo? 4. Who's your favorite character from Bambi? 5. Who's your favorite character from Cinderella, 1950? 6. Who's your favorite character from Alice in Wonderland, 1951? 7. Who's your favorite character from Peter Pan? 8. Who's your favorite character from Lady and the Tramp? 9. Who's your favorite character from Sleeping Beauty, 1959? 10. Who's your favorite character from 101 Dalmatians, 1961? 11. Who's your favorite character from The Aristocats? 12. Who's your favorite character from Oliver and Company? 13. Is Ariel your favorite character from The Little Mermaid? 14. Who's your favorite character from Pocahontas? 15. Who's your favorite character from Mulan? 16. Who's your favorite character from Lilo and Stitch? 17. Who's your favorite character from The Princess and the Frog? 18. Who's your favorite character from Wreck-It Ralph? 19. Who's your favorite character from Big Hero 6? 20. Who's your favorite character from Moana? And 21. Who's your favorite character from Raya and This Last Dragon? As for your first question, my favorite character from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is Snow White herself. As for your second question, my favorite character from Pinocchio is Jiminy Cricket. As for your third question, my favorite character from Dumbo is Casey Jr. As for your fourth question, my favorite character from Bambi is Bambi himself. As for your fifth question, my favorite character from Cinderella is Jack the Mouse. As for your sixth question, my favorite character from Alice in Wonderland is Alice herself. As for your seventh question, my favorite character from Alice in Wonderland is Alice herself. As for your eighth question, my favorite character from Alice in Wonderland is Alice herself. As for your ninth question, my favorite character from Alice in Wonderland is Alice herself. As for your 10th question, my favorite character from Alice in Wonderland is Alice herself. As for your 11th question, my favorite character from Alice in Wonderland is Alice herself. As for your 12th question, my favorite character from Alice in Wonderland is Alice herself. As for your 13th question, my favorite character from Alice in Wonderland is Alice herself. As for your 14th question, my favorite character from Alice in Wonderland is Alice herself. As for your 15th question, my favorite character from Alice in Wonderland is Alice herself. As for your 16th question, my fa As for your sixth question, my favorite character from Alice in Wonderland is Alice herself. As for your 7th question, my favorite character from Peter Pan is Peter Pan himself. As for your 8th question, my favorite character from Lady and the Tramp is Lady herself. As for your 9th question, my favorite character from Sleeping Beauty is Princess Aurora. As for your 10th question, my favorite character from 101 Dalmatians is Pongo. As for your 11th question, my favorite character from the Aristocats is Duchess. Sorry, my face got a little itchy. But for your 12th question, my favorite character from Oliver and Company is Oliver. As for your 13th question, yes she is. As for your 14th question, my favorite character from Pocahontas is Pocahontas herself. As for your 15th question, my favorite character from Mulan is Mushu. As for your 16th question, my favorite character from Stitch is Stitch. As for your 17th question, my favorite character from The Princess and the Frog is Louis the Crocodile. As for your 18th question, my favorite character from Wreck-It Ralph is Penelope. As for your 19th question, my favorite character from Big Hero 6 is Baymax. As for your 20th question, my favorite character from Moana is Maui. And as for your 21st question, my favorite character from Raya and the Last Dragon is Raya herself. There are 6 replies, but we'll skip them and move on to the next question, which goes to Elijah Brown, and he said, is Cars made by Disney? Yes, it is. But it's also a Pixar film, so technically, Cars is also made by Pixar. There's a reply, but we'll skip it. The next questions go to The Simpsons and Xavier Riddle Fan Media, and he said, 1. What's he putting on Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum? 2. What's he putting on the Road to El Dorado 2000? 3. What's he putting on Chicken Run 2000? 4. What's he putting on Shrek 2001? 5. What's he putting on Barney's Great Adventure the movie 1998? 6. What's he putting on Isaac Newton? 7. How would you feel they made in an Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum movie and Simpsons movie sequel coming to theaters? 8. What's he putting on Ants 1998? 9. What's he putting on Eleanor? Eleanor Wonders Why. And 10. What's he putting on Over the Hedge 2006? As for your first question, my opinion on Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum is, it's pretty good. As for your second question, my opinion on the Road to El Dorado is, it's a pretty good movie. As for your third question, my opinion on Chicken Run is, it's a good movie. As for your fourth question, my opinion on Shrek is, it's a great DreamWorks movie. As for your fifth question, my opinion on Barney's Great Adventure the movie is, it's a good movie, and based on Barney and Friends. Or the Barney franchise for that matter. As for your sixth question, never heard of him. As for your seventh question, I would feel great that both of these movies would come out. No, actually, excited. As for your eighth question, my opinion on Ants is, it's a pretty good movie. As for your ninth question, my opinion on El Wonders Why is, it looks good, although I've never seen it. And as for your 10th question, my opinion on Over the Hedge is, it's a good movie. The next question goes to Big Bird, and he said, do you use snakes at all? I think you forgot to add a word. But anyway, yes, I like snakes. And there was a reply, but let's skip it. The next question goes to Linda Mims, and she said, did the FedEx Freight Fan 2021 comment on one of my videos and wish me an unhappy birthday? He probably did, but like I said, he already said that he was sorry. The next questions go to Mario Richardson, the Land Before Time / Wiggles fan, and he said, 1. What's your opinion on Dorothy the Dinosaur, Wags the Dog, Henry the Octopus, and Captain Featherstone from the Wiggles? 2. What's your opinion on the YouTuber, Chef Hans Productions? Sorry for mispronouncing it. 3. What's your opinion on Shark Tale? 4. What's your opinion on Big Hero 6? 5. Can you please answer the questions, including mine, that were in the comment section of the 39th episode of Ask Disney Jack 90 Part 1? 6. Do you dislike it when people are troll feeding internet users? In other words, not ignoring internet trolls? 7. Do you dislike bullies? 8. Who's your favorite Wiggly friend? Dorothy the Dinosaur, Wax the Dog, Henry the Octopus, or Captain Featherstone? 9. What's your opinion on Sam Moore, aka Sam Wiggle? 10. What's your opinion on Puss in Boots, both the character and the 2011 movie? 11. Have you watched any YouTube poop, also known as YTP for short videos? If so, what's your opinion on them? 12. Did you know that Chick Vanessa, the voice of Buster Grandfather, and Gordon Pig from Animaniacs, especially the Godson, passed away on July 7th this year? 13. What's your opinion on the Godfather, Penguin, Squid, Bonnie, and Preston from Animaniacs? 14. What's your opinion on the YouTube series / channel Glove and Boots? 15. What's your opinion on the voice employed Brian Hall? 16. What's your opinion on the voice impression? Brock Baker. 17. What's your opinion on the YouTuber Puppet review stuff? 18. What's your opinion on Mr. Dank Engine 99 EDCP? 1999 EDCP. 19. What's your opinion on Jimmy EDCP? And 20. What's your opinion on Jimmy McDonald sound effects and artist sound originals for Mickey Mouse? As for your first question, my opinion on Dorothy the Dinosaur, Wax the Dog, Henry the Octopus, and Captain Feathersword is they're great characters from the Wiggles. As for your second question, I've never heard of him or her. As for your third question, my opinion on Shark Tale is it's a great movie. As for your fourth question, my opinion on Big Hero 6 is it's a great Disney movie from 2014. As for your fifth question, sure. As for your sixth question, yes I do. As for your seventh question, yes I dislike bullies. They're so mean. As for your eighth question, my favorite wiggly friend is Henry the Octopus. As for your ninth question, my opinion on Sam Wiggle is he's pretty cool. As for your 10th question, my opinion on Puss in Boots and its 2011 movie is they're both great. As for your 11th question, I think so, and my opinion on YTP is it's pretty good. As for your 12th question, no, I didn't know that. As for your 13th question, my opinion on The Godfather Pigeons Squirt is... Well, I've actually never seen that episode of Animaniacs, so I don't have an opinion on it. As for your 14th question, I've never heard of it, or never seen it. As for your 15th question, my opinion on Brian Hall is he's amazing. As for your 16th question, my opinion on Brock Baker is he's pretty cool. As for your 17th question, never heard of it. As for your 18th question, never heard of him. As for your 19th question, I don't know who that is. And as for your 20th question, my opinion on Jimmy McDonald is he's amazing. And yes, he was the voice of Mickey Mouse that one time. There are 6 replies, but we won't worry about them. There are 2 more questions, so let's get through them. So the next questions go to Trevor Hay, and he said, 22 plus 22, favorite number, 2 plus 2, 2 plus 1, 222 plus 1, ever seen a tree, 2222 plus 2022, and 22 plus 21. As for your first question, 22 plus 22 is 44. As for your second question, my favorite number is 95. As for your third question, 2 plus 2 is 4. As for your fourth question, 2 plus 1 is 3. As for your fifth question, 2200 plus 1 is 2203. As for your sixth question, I think, yes, I have seen a tree. As for your seventh question, 2200 plus 2000, a lot of numbers. I'll say that the answer is 2444. And as for your eighth question, 22 plus 21 is 43. There are 2 replies, but let's skip them. Which means that the last question goes to Carter, the #1 Blues Clues fanatic 2. And he said, did you know YouTube is shutting down in 2022? No, I didn't know that YouTube is shutting down in 2022. And I don't think that's going to happen next year. There are 4 replies, but we'll skip them. Well, that's all the questions we have for this video. If you have more questions to ask me, then post them in the comments below, and I'll answer them in episode 44. Thanks for watching. This is Disney Jack 95 signing off.